Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Now at 6 a.m. on WKYT, a Lexington restaurant is damaged this morning after police say someone broke in by going through the roof.
A man is dead. His mother is seriously hurt after a weekend crash in central Kentucky.
And two Kentucky U.S. Senate candidates gearing up for their only live face-to-face televised debate tonight. Those stories and more. Breaking news as it happens. It's coming up on WKYT This Morning. Top of the morning to you. Welcome. It's good to have you with us on Monday, October 13th, and it is Columbus Day. For some, that might mean a day off, although a lot of our schools are in session today. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. You may be hoping that you have the day off because it was a loud early morning.
It was, with that thunder, and that's just a precursor of what it looks like we'll have today heading into tomorrow. And meteorologist Jim Caldwell is on duty this morning. He's in for Micah. Good morning.
And good morning to you. We are tracking more rounds of showers and thunderstorms just west of Lexington, and we'll see more fill in as we head through the next few hours here. You can see some activity towards Shelbyville into Owen County and also into Franklin County. So a little more active there. Seeing some more lightning as well associated with some of those. Some of that lightning had gone down a little bit, now starting to beef back up. We expand our view to a large margin, and we're including a big chunk of the country here. First of all, watch this batch of showers and storms moving across Tennessee to sweep into southern Kentucky and then lift through central Kentucky. And then watch for this to come our way to spread more strong and severe storms for late tonight, into the day tomorrow. We'll break those chances down for you coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Jim, thank you. Here's what's happening. New this morning, a Lexington business is in need of repairs after an overnight break-in.
Police say the crook got in after climbing onto the roof and damaging the safe. That's what happened after he snuck in. WKYT's Mark Barber is tracking this investigation live.
Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. Police say the creative crook crawled into the Logan's Roadhouse here on South Broadway after forcing open an air vent on the roof. Now, investigators say at this point they don't know if the person was working alone because they may have needed help climbing onto the roof. Now, investigators tell us once the burglar made it inside, they set off the alarm around 2:15 this morning. We're told the person damaged the safe until they were able to force it open and grab the cash. Officers believe the burglar took off through the back door. Canines were brought in, but they weren't able to track the person beyond the building. Investigators say they don't have a suspect description yet because they haven't seen anything on the security camera footage. Now, police tell me several areas of the restaurant's roof are damaged. They believe that happened because the person was trying to break in through several different points, but they say they didn't have any luck until they found that air vent. Live here in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Mark, thank you. WKYT News now tracking breaking news. An alert in Lexington where police are looking for the person behind a gas station robbery that happened a little bit ago at about 5:15 this morning at the Shell gas station on Richmond Road near Man o' War. Police say the suspect had his face covered when he implied he had a weapon. He stole about $300 from the station. No one was hurt. Police looking at surveillance video right now to try and identify the suspect.
State police are investigating a deadly fire that killed 3 people, including a young child. The house on Sycamore Trail in McCreary County caught fire early yesterday morning. Police say David and Lisa Perkins and 3-year-old Shanlyn Crabtree were all found in a bedroom. Police do not suspect foul play, but investigators have not yet figured out exactly how this thing started.
This morning, investigators have identified a man who was killed in a weekend crash. The Scott County coroner says Philip Tracy III died Sunday on Highway 460. His mother was in the passenger seat, and she is in critical condition now at UK Hospital. The coroner says Tracy's car crossed the center line and sideswiped a pickup. The truck flipped and caught fire, but the driver was not seriously hurt. Some tense moments for a Central Kentucky family overnight after a fire broke out. It happened just before 2 this morning on Old Boonesboro Road in Winchester. Crews there say the homeowner was apparently making some French fries on the stove when the grease caught fire. It spread to the cabinets and the ceiling. Despite the damage, the family has been allowed to stay in the home.
New this morning, a burglary suspect is in jail after police say they found him sleeping inside a stranger's home. Lexington police say Ryan Schentaffer kicked in the front door of a home on Georgetown Street. When police went inside, they say they found Schentaffer sleeping in a bed. He told police he did not know how he got there. The homeowner does not know the man. Well, the leading candidates for Kentucky's U.S. Senate race will square off tonight. It's their only televised debate.
Senator Mitch McConnell and his Democratic challenger Allison Lundergan Grimes will debate this evening on KET on the Kentucky Tonight program. As WKYT Sean Moody reports, a third candidate will not be joining them. Sean is live this morning at KET with a report on that. Good morning.
Good morning. There have been several debates proposed throughout the year. This is the only one, though, that both candidates have agreed to. The two appeared together at the Kentucky Farm Bureau Candidates Forum a couple of months ago, as well as Fancy Farm. But this will be the first time the two go head-to-head on television. McConnell and Grimes have traded the lead back and forth throughout the year. In a WKYT Herald Leader Bluegrass poll in February, Grimes led McConnell by 4 points. Over the summer, though, McConnell took the lead by 4. In the latest Bluegrass poll in October, Grimes retook the lead over McConnell by 2 points. A Libertarian candidate for Senate, Harrodsburg police officer David Patterson, was not invited to this debate. He asked a judge to force KET to involve him in the debate, but the judge denied that request. The judge said in his ruling that KET did not exclude Patterson solely because of his political beliefs. KET's Bill Goodman will moderate the debate. It will air at 8 p.m. during Kentucky Tonight on KET. Live in Lexington, Sean Moody, WKYT.
Well, the CDC confirms a Texas nurse has contracted Ebola. This is the first ever transmission in the United States. Now, Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital is trying to figure out how the nurse who was helping care for a Liberian man with Ebola got the virus. The hospital says the staffer wore a gown, gloves, mask, and face shield while caring for Thomas Duncan, who died last week.
Olympic runner Oscar Pistorius is in a courtroom in South Africa this morning where he will be sentenced for killing his girlfriend. Last month, the judge found Pistorius guilty of culpable homicide. Pistorius shot and killed his girlfriend Reva Steenkamp because he thought that she was an intruder. That's what he said. That's what was accepted by the court. The sentencing phase could take several days. The charge typically comes with a 5 to 8 year prison sentence. A new poll says 1/4 of U.S. adults with private health insurance don't have much confidence in their ability to pay for a major unexpected medical expense. A survey from the Center for Public Affairs Research says the biggest financial concern for most people questioned is high deductibles. People with high deductible plans are more likely to forego needed treatment so they don't deplete their savings. Providing the weather cooperates, city leaders are planning to break ground today on a new senior citizen center. The new center is behind Southland Christian Church on Richmond Road in Lexington. That facility will focus on physical activity, recreation, and health. It replaces the current center on Nicholasville Road that's many years old. The 2030 projection is that 20% of Lexington's residents will by then be 65 years or older.
Let's check down to see how traffic is moving on the roads.
Let's go out to Officer Don with a check on live drive traffic, and presumably Deanne is out there as well after that pinning deal that she was involved in there with the...
Yeah, she can't move this morning.
That's what I
actually
figured.
had to carry her in and set her down. Something about riding a horse last night.
So she was on a horse trying to pin a cow. That was the deal, right?
She was riding a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I'd bring her. I'll wheel her over here in a second. She can say hi. But, hey, traffic looks good on the Circle and the interstate. Let's get a look outside and we'll show you the wet roads this morning. That's the main thing that we're dealing with at this moment. So please be careful on the way in, but things are pretty quiet. That's 75-64, the northern split right there. On our Waze map, getting the wide view, we're okay on the Circle and Man of War. On the way in, Newtown Pike and North Broadway. Nothing to complain about so far. We'll keep you up to date. Now back to the studio.
We know you will. And Officer Don and Deanna are on 98.1 The Bull with some good fun this morning. And WKYT this morning just getting started, 8 minutes after 6 our time.
Well, they've been bridesmaid 4 times, but now this couple's at the center of attention in a bizarre and increasingly popular sport.
We're tracking around to showers and thunderstorms out there this morning. Even more coming our way for later, and maybe even some strong or severe storms. I'll have the latest coming up for you.